forward. So you guys are my issue. You guys are the reason why cell meeting is like this. You come to cell meeting, you just enter cell meeting. You're not even asking. And anyway, like I said earlier, we're going to be discussing our issue today, okay? Working with people that are not ready, okay? Okay, is that the reason? Is that the number one time waster? Let's see. The number one time waster in network marketing is spending your time with the wrong people. Can someone go and post that immediately? What did I say? The number one time waster in network marketing is spending your time with the wrong people. Like I said earlier, a lot of leaders have been kicked out of business because of this one thing. In your mind, you think you're working with the right people. You see those ones that deceive you. Those ones that deceive you and tell you, oh, I'm here for life. I'm here with you. We die here. We die here. And you're looking for them. You're not even seeing them anymore. You can't even see them. Those are going to be your number one. They will cripple you if you're not careful. Having them in your team is not the problem. Putting all your energy on them is where there's a problem. Putting all your energy on them is where there's a problem. I'm not saying don't work with them, but when you sign up this kind of people and you go and relax, that's where there's a problem. I've had so many people come and tell me, Ambassador Didi, I don't know what's happening to my business. I recruited a lot of people, but I don't know where they are anymore. And you too, you stopped recruiting. You brought in the wrong people into your business and you stopped recruiting. That is the problem. And you're pushing them, putting all your energy, pushing them, instead of looking for serious-minded people that are hungry. Serious-minded people that are hungry. Oh, you keep saying only the people that at the top get to the, only the people that at the top get to the, remain there or are making money. You two get to the top. You think we got to the top by recruiting only one or recruiting only two or by recruiting few, and then the only thing we're now doing, we're no longer recruiting. We're now pushing the ones we recruited, pushing them. Please now, where are you? You're not in this one. You're not. Instead of replacing them with people that are ready to work with you. But today, by God's grace, I'm going to open up your eyes. Your eyes will be open to this number one time waster. So you can act better and do better with your time. Like I said earlier, I'll say it again. By God's grace, I'm going to open up your eyes to what you can do. I can't speak for you, but I've wanted success for others more than they've wanted it for themselves. That's the truth. You see, in this business, on several occasions, I've wanted success for people more than they want it for themselves. On countless occasions, you call people, you're talking to them, guiding them, telling them, they'll guys still make the same mistake that you've agreed that they should not make. You still talk, ginger, para, don't do this. I've invested hundreds of hours and thousands of money into people, only to find out that they were not even ready to commit or be willing to do whatever it takes to succeed in their business. How many of us here can say we've done this? Is this not your number one time waster? Is this not your, for those of you that have been in this business for more than a year, 1 year at least, you've been in this business for more than 1 year, and you don't say this is your number one time waster? Is this not your number one time? Is this not the one thing that has, as in, the fact that for some of you now, you had a very solid business, all of a sudden your business is sleeping. Is that not one of your biggest issues? Now, for some of you, so that issue is still there. The issue is still there. Yeah. A lot of leaders, as they are listening to me say this now, I'm sure they're thinking, oh God, this is my number one issue. This is my number one problem. This has cost me more frustration, heartburn, stress, and disappointment in this industry more than anything else. Spending your time pushing, motivating, aspiring, acquiring for the wrong people. This has killed and crippled, still crippling a lot of businesses till date. People really need people really need just 3 things to be successful in this industry. Just 3 things, it's not more than these 3 things I'm about to mention. They need to be hungry, they need to be coachable, and they need to be willing to work. You see this final part? Those ones that tell you, They are coming at you, coming about. I want to succeed. I'm ready to succeed. And I'm ready. Some of you, as I'm saying this, you know you are the issue I'm talking about today in this meeting. You know that you are the issue I'm addressing in today's meeting. Some of you, you know you're the problem. You're part of the problem I'm addressing in today's meeting. You're part of the problem I'm addressing. For some of you, you like you're hungry. You know, some people are actors. Some people, Genevieve and Naji, no act reach them. They can act as if they are hungry to succeed in this business. They act as if they are coachable. You see this business? The one thing you cannot pretend to do is work. That's the one thing you cannot pretend to do. You cannot pretend to be working. You cannot pretend to be doing the business. You can't pretend because it will show. And can someone tell me where it will show? Where will it show? Where will it show? Where will it show? In your DTC. There's something somebody wrote. I'm going to address it. Thank you for writing this, Dorothy. Dorothy said, nobody will sign up for a business that they will sleep over it. As a leader, find out why they left or why they are angry. Dorothy, please, I want to beg you for something. Leave and be angry. Did you hear what I said? Leave and be angry. And I'm saying this to everybody here. Leave and be angry. I took my time last 2 weeks. I put up a training. In fact, I know what it took me to take that training up. You guys notice, at least whenever I'm bringing out such a training, I announce it. In fact, during the day itself, before the next day, I don't announce it at night that a training is coming up because I take my time to cook it. Explaining to us network marketing. If you have not come to the point in your network marketing journey where you have now realized that CEO, you see this network marketing, nobody owes me anything. If you have not come to that point, if you're under me, I'm training you, opening up your eyes that to the fact that this is how network marketing works, have still not understood that your success in network marketing is up to you. That thing we are doing here in Diamond Project is an extra. We don't owe it to you. If you've not understood this, please, I have no business continuing to mentor you. Somebody's telling me nobody will sign up for a business that they will sleep. No, people will sign up for a business that they will sleep and they will leave. They will leave. People will do it. And if you do it, no, you're not the first. And people look for the littlest excuses because they cannot blame themselves. You need to understand that people don't like blaming themselves. People don't like when they say, oh no, I try, I mess up. People don't like saying that to themselves. So rather than say that to themselves, because they don't want to live with that burden when they're on their dying bed, they don't want to say, oh, if I had done it. They want to say, oh, this person did not do this. My children did not do this. My colleagues did not. They don't want to take the blame to their grave. That is the reason. People don't like taking that blame. You've come into a business where you are an independent business builder. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody. Alliance doesn't even owe you trainings. All they need you to do is, if you connect anybody, you will get paid. Shikina, it's that simple. Because we don't want you to do network marketing and be part of the network marketers that are struggling, that is why we have all these trainings that you are not paying me for. You register to be part of the company. Did you pay for this training I'm training? Please, everybody answer me. Did you people pay for this training? Did you people pay me for this training? Please answer me. You know, until you let go of this #1 issue, this number, because so many of you are entitled. You feel that you're entitled to the training. Ambassador Didi did not show up. Ambassador Didi is not training. Ambassador Roke is not training us. You think this is your right. It is my right. Nobody owes you. They've not done video. They've not done video for us. They've not done video. Who are they? Did you pay they? Did you pay they? Who are they that are also into this business like you? I paid my money to register like you. into the company's account, not to Ambassador Ronke, not to Boss Mike. Yes, saying, can you imagine? Ambassador Ronke did not. Did not what? Does she owe me anything? Until you let go of this mentality, this is the number one thing that has killed a lot of leaders. Because you came in entitled, expecting that your leader should be there for you. Your leader should always do this for you. Leader, my leader, my leader. Your leader had a team of over 200, 300, 400, 1,000 people. And you are saying they did not do this for me. For me. Let me tell you, people, let God not plague your business with selfish people. What do I mean by that? Let God not allow, sorry, not God, not plague, sorry, because God doesn't plague our businesses. Let God not allow, like, see it happen. Just pray against selfish people, entitled people. Just pray against it. Because when they come, because they cannot take the blame for their lack of success, they'll put it on you, and you too, you carry that burden on your head. You owe nobody anything. Your own is just to make sure the person registered. You're aligning yourself with the system and the structure. If the person registers, you make sure that they are registered immediately. As soon as they make their payment, you did not put their code. You get them their product if it's available, because if the product was not given to them and it's not your fault, that one is not your fault if the company is yet to release products. But thank God now it's cash and carry. Thank God it's cash and carry now. Then you make sure that they're added to the WhatsApp groups where they'll be getting they will be seeing the links for the trainings. Make sure your leader calls them to validate their decision. When you do your own part, if the person still decides to leave, it's not your fault. And you're guiding them, telling them, come around, do this one, do that one. It's not your fault if they decide to leave. I hope I opened up your eyes, Dorothy. I don't know if you're Mrs. Dorothy or Miss Dorothy. I don't know. I hope I opened up your eyes to this. It's not an attack on what you're saying, but if you see it as an attack, you need to work on your mind. What owes me anything? Nobody. Nobody owes me anything. You must be hungry. You must be coachable. Back to my training. You must be hungry. You must be coachable. You must be willing to work. These three things actually sound quite simple, but very few people have all these three traits. How many of us in this meeting have these three? How many of us can beat our chest and say, you know what, I'm sure I get these three traits. I have it. I'm hungry. I'm coachable. I'm willing to work. I'm not just willing to work. I'm working. I'm connecting people. Some of you, the work you're doing is managing people in your team. Oh, can you answer me what our job is as partners in this business? What is our job? What is our number one job? Because if you don't even understand your number one job in this business, you are wasting time. What is our number one job in this business? Can someone tell me what our number one job is? Thank you, gift. Our number one job. Someone said education and understanding. Okay, which is not wrong, because if you're constantly educating and making people understand business, it means that you are recruiting. But recruiting, I like the word recruiting, because you can be educating and helping people understand business, and therefore your downline. If you are not personally recruiting, you're not aligning yourself with what you should do for this company. You came into this business to recruit. The only advantage you now have now is the fact that you are recruiting, but you're earning leverage, meaning that you're not just earning from the people you're recruiting, you're earning from the people that they are also recruiting. That one is now Jara, extra money that you're earning. But our number one, so many of you are not saying it because you're not recruiting. Only about 5 people have typed in recruiting. Our number one duty is recruiting. It shock you, Abby. Some of you think your number one goal is to be talking to your teammates. No, your number one goal is recruiting. And I did I did an analogy. I think it was last cell meeting, or was it last 2 cell meetings? I can't remember. Where I drew the circle of management, where the person on top has stopped recruiting, is now managing the person that they've recruited. The person that they've recruited has stopped recruiting. They are now managing. It was in the last cell meeting I did this. Everybody's managing, nobody is recruiting, until one day the entire team goes to sleep. And they're wondering, what happened? What happened? Stop asking what happened when it's clear. Stop doing the number one work you're supposed to be doing in our business. Recruiting. People will tell you that they want the big money and more time, but their actions are saying otherwise. It's like somebody saying, I'll stop drinking Coke. I'll stop drinking Coke. I need to work on my sugar intake. I take a lot of sugar. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for me. And you see them, they're drinking Coke. It's not healthy. I need to actually stop it, my dear. I have to stop it. Boom, 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 boom. They are gulping it. I need to stop it. That's what it is. I'm ready to work, boss. I'm ready. I'm ready. Team training, they don't show up. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm ready to. I said it at the last. If you guys remember, I said it at the last cell meeting. Now, was it my Friday cell meeting? I said it. I'm ready to work. I'm ready. I bring your list up to today. You've not brought your 100 name list till today. You've been in the business for more than 2 months, 3 months. Bring your 100 name list till today. You've not done it. Our job is to sift and sort through our team members, just like we do our prospects, until we find people that are coachable, hungry, and willing to work. Why am I saying this? So that you stop, you cure yourself of the heartache of constantly talking with people that are not ready to work. For some of you, you know that our cell meeting, you know that our cell meeting starts by 7:50. You know. But yet you will wait for the leaders to continue typing, the meeting has started, where are you? The meeting, before you now go and click on the link to start. Some of you, you've missed out on something I had said before. You've missed out on something I had already said that probably would have opened up your eyes to something in your business. You've missed out on it already. And you guys know, I drop link as the spirit leads. I may not drop the link to this meeting. I may not drop. The reason I stopped doing that in my business is because I realized that a lot of people do not do it. I realized that a lot of people in our business, they don't go back to, do you know how many times I've dropped link? I make the link in a way that it's only the people that I share it with that will watch it. And then I'll go back like 2 days time, 3 days time. I find out that only about 20 people, 30 people have gone to the video. And you're telling me I should be posting recording of cell meeting. Better go and post to your leaders that this cell meeting, you're not sure the link will be out. People will tell you that they are ready. I'm ready to work. I'll shock you. I'll shock you. The only shock you eventually receive is when they leave, because you're like, maybe this person say they will shock me. Now they will shock me with their thoughts. Now they're shocking me with their leaving. Rather than personally sponsoring hundreds of people yourself, the smartest thing, one of the smartest things to do is to focus partly on taproting. Recruiting is important too. Please don't miss out on this. Because let me tell you guys the truth, yeah. A lot of the people that are still in the grind in my business, I'll be very honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you people. A lot of the top leaders that I still have are the people that they came into my business and I didn't really push them so much. I'm being honest with you guys. A lot of the people that are grinding out hard in this business, they just needed me to ginger them a little bit, to hear. And when I say grind now, I mean they're still making money, not the one that I was making money, and they are still making money. They are still grinding out their business, showing up. You see, these people, I didn't really push them so much in this business. I'm being honest with you guys. I didn't really do a lot of aspire to acquire. True, where are you? Where? They didn't stress me so much. Those ones are self-starters. They didn't stress me. They've always been the kind of people that you tell them, let's do this. Okay, where? Where are we going, boss? What do we need to do? Where they happen? They don't start telling you, you know that no excuses, straight to the work. What do we need to do? Some of them would even come back to you to say, okay, boss, you didn't tell me what to do. Do you need me for anything? These ones are self-starters. That is why one of the smartest things to do is taprooting. I want to teach you people taprooting today. Every time you personally sponsor someone, go help them sign up someone. And then also, while you're working with them, also work with that new person that they have signed up. Most times, your ego is not the person you have signed up. Most times, 95% of the times, your ego is not the person that you have signed up. A lot of us have allowed so many egos die because the chicken that they have signed up is not working with the egos that they are signing up. And so therefore, what happens? The ego that would have stayed, that would have succeeded, has been crippled by the chicken. So what do you do as the leader? Because I may not be able to do it for you. You have a team of over 50,000 partners. I may not be able, I will not even make, I will not be able to do that for you. So you, this is your business. That was why I had to tackle that thing that Dorothy said at the beginning. This is your business. Ambassador Roque will not come to my downline and come and taproot for me. The one, this is my business. I'm the one that have goals. I have my income goals. I'm the one into pain. When I have some issues to solve with money and I'm unable to solve them because of one issue or the other, because I didn't take my business seriously. And I'll be saying, can you imagine? Ask Ambassador, when she was picking other leaders and their downlines are working with them, I'm the one person she was not working with my downlines. In fact, she would even tell you, Ambassador will tell you that I'm one person that I've always wanted to do my team, me and my team. She would tell you I'm that one person that's always wanted to do that. While other people, she worked with some of their leaders, not a single leader under me. Will she say that she picked and I left her? She was the one working with everybody. And I am working with other people. No. All my leaders, I took 100% responsibility for the work with them. When I see that one person, I'm pushing the person, and they're not serious, what do? I go down. Who is the person I can pick in their team? Can someone say taprooting? Say taprooting. I want that taprooting to enter your subconscious. I want that taprooting to enter your subconscious. I want it to enter your subconscious. But so many of you, you've lost leaders to chickens. You've lost them to chickens. Some of you have no business making less than 500,000 a monthly. Have no business making less than 1 million because you have not learned this juicy secret, which is taprooting. You sign up somebody and you abandon them. No, maybe the eagle is somebody that they are going to sign up along the line. Do you know how many people that have signed up and they are no longer in the business, but they are going down the line? They produce for me a leader that is ready to, that is vibrant, that has contributed. The person that signed up probably has only contributed to 0.001% of my income. Then their own downline that I'm now working with has now contributed to over maybe 10% of my income. Imagine that I just said, or if I did not have the eyes of an eagle, or if I did not uproot, that person would have gone now. Some people that have picked have made more than 10 million, 20 million from the activity because I picked them up. If you did not learn anything from this, my training today, called taprooting. And when you pick them, get it right. When you pick them, make sure you are inspiring them with your own activity as well. Not that you taproot them, you will not stop working, you not start managing them. You try to manage their upline, it did not work. You're not trying to manage them. No. You are inspiring them. All you're doing is just you're bringing them forward so that they can see you in action and be taking action as well. Please, if you're learning, say, I'm learning. If you're learning, say, I'm learning. If you're learning from today's meeting, say, I'm learning. This training today, it will save you a lot of heartache. It will save you a lot of mental. So some of you now, you're going through mental issues because somebody you signed up is stressing you out. When you're not you're not my child. You're stressing me out. You're not my husband. You're stressing me out like this. I'm not saying stop working with people. Oh. I need to keep drawing the line. I'm striking a balance. I'm not saying stop working with people. There are some people that by you keeping, you're still encouraging, you keep encouraging them, but don't put all your energy on encouragement. You're not a motivational speaker. Some people here, they stop the work that they're supposed to do and they've entered motivational. If you want to become a motivational speaker, leave the business now, open up your own, page and start inspiring and acquiring people. Hopefully one day you'll blow. You're not a motivational speaker. You're a recruiter. Oh. You're a recruiter. You're a business builder. That's what you are. You think all this business builder we are saying is word of mouth. Business builder means you are on the grind, you're seeking out people that are on the grind and you are working with them, channeling your energy into recruiting and helping those in your team that are ready to recruit as well. I know I'm training on this now because as we enter this new month of April, I'm so happy about this immersion that is coming up. First quarter don't go. First quarter don't go, guys. And then you keep repeating this over and over in depth until you find someone in your organization who will take the torch themselves. They'll take that light you've been shining in your team. They'll take that your spirit, that your undying spirit, and they continue to keep doing what you were doing. You might have to drive a leg 20 to 50, even 100 levels deep before you find that one person who is coachable and hungry and willing to work. That is the work you're looking. The work is not in recruiting. That's why I feel bad for some people that you are still trying to recruit too. When the main work is in finding your ego. Some people are lucky. Do you know that there are some people that are lucky? That the first they just recruited up to 10 and they've already recruited 2 egos. Some people are lucky. Some people are lucky. They didn't do so much. Just that whole do your business one, do this, they've already recruited their ego. Some people are quite lucky like that. But if you did not get lucky that fast now, so you to do the needful until you get your egos. Do this in 3 to 5 legs in your team, and you will have a rock solid business that will continue to grow with or without you. You just need to spend that time figuring out who are the key people, and you keep working with them. Keep working with them. Just like this last slide said, until you find someone or find some key people in your organization that will take the torch themselves, take that motivation, take that inspiration, and then continue to do what you were doing. And these people are also, most of the top leaders in our business are top recruiters. Most of the top leaders in our business are top recruiters. They are not top managers. They are top recruiters. Another way to know the serious-minded people in your team, give them assignments. This is actually what I do. Someone is, oh, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'll not tell you, okay, bring your 100 name list on so and so day, and you don't come. My brain has already switched off on you. But some of you, your entire you're not bringing your list. Yeah, I'm already thinking, who is the next person I need to recruit? Because I thought this person was my ego. I'll not stop working with you. I'll still ask you, well, how far you didn't come today? You're supposed to come around. You didn't come around. What happened? But I'm already looking for another ego. Keep doing this with them until they flake out or sponsor someone and then go work with the new person. Keep pushing them because some of you, you will now go and abandon them. Don't abandon them because through working with them, you'll still be able to get your ego. I want everybody to go to the chat session and say, I'm going to look for my egos. I'm going to become an ego and look for my egos. I'm going to become an ego and raise my egos and get my egos. Because chickens, especially those chickens in eagle clothing. See the chickens in eagle clothing. They are the ones that come and tell you, I'm ready, ready. I'll take your business and just forget me. I'm here, I'm here. No, I said ego, ego, ego. I'm ready. I'm going to take over. I'm here. You see those ones? Run from those ones, oh, because they'll drain you. They will drain you. You know those people that they always come around, always wanting your attention. They think this business is a I don't understand. They think we're playing because they'll come just with you, tell you their problem, tell you this one, talk, 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 tell you their big plans, tell you all the things that they will do, and they still not do it. No, my dear, that's not how it works. There's some people that they'll tell you their big plans, tell you, oh, my plan is that I want to enter Nasarawa State and take Nasarawa to the next level. Oh yeah, now let's start now. You want to do, oh yeah, let's start the Nasarawa. Let's start now. Okay, you now tell the person, okay, this is what you need to do. Oh yeah, bring your list, this one, that one, that one. Oh yeah, let's meet on Thursday. You now start making the calls. Thursday, you're calling the person unreachable. Friday, my ambassador, that Thursday did not work for me. Oh, it was a crazy day. That's not your ego. That's not your ego. That's not your ego. What most people in our industry do is they try to manage their team. They sponsor a few people and then they look for ways to make their team members more productive. That's wrong. What they much better off doing is recruiting some new people personally and in depth. That's what you should be doing. Recruiting new people that are ready to work. Most times, those chickens in Eagle clothing, when they see that you don't have their time, they cannot waste your time, they'll sit up. When they sit, they either leave or sit up. Because what these people will not do is drag you with them. They will not drag you with them. The bottom line is your time is valuable. You don't have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of energy. The energy I had in my 20s is not the one I have now in my 30s. I had so much energy in my 20s. So much that even myself, I'm shocking myself. I was shocking myself. Sometimes I think about some of the things I did in my 20s in this business. What? Young girl, where did you get that energy from? I was mindlessly motivated. What do I mean by mindlessly? Like, I don't even think about some things before I do them. So there's no room for discouragement. There's no room for. I give you guys the story about the guy that told me in Nasarawa, he had somebody, how many people in Nasarawa is bringing 200 people in the hall in Nasarawa State. Hey, oh my God. I don't used to use this my 2 ears to hear crowd. Even if you had told me 50 people, I would have still been there. Me that I had never traveled by myself to another state. All the times I used to travel. Then Ambassador Uncle and I were 20 years old. All the times I used to travel were times when I'm with my parents and my mom. I remember the one time I even traveled with my parents to Lagos because my aunt had just given birth. My mom, after one of those long vacations, my mom wanted me to just go and help out. She's one of our aunties that raised us. My dear, I remember being at my mom waited for. My mom was still there until the bus left. I was still seeing my mom. She was still standing there. I don't know why she was acting as if she dreamt I was going to. I don't know. She didn't leave me until, and she kept calling my aunt. I remember when my aunt eventually saw, because we came back very late that day. My aunt said that she was crying because the way my mom had called, she even thought something had happened to me. When she saw me, she was crying when I'm not even her child. See if something happened. They did not tell her anything happened to us. So she was just crying and she was hugging me. So my mom had already disturbed her life. It was now me that somebody said they have something in Nasarawa. I was not even thinking about it. I didn't reason. There was no room for reasoning. Should I not? Should I? Oh, please now I'll think about it. Now I'll think about it. That's why some of you that are in your 20s, some Gen Zs, you're in your 20s, you're playing with this business. You think you have so much energy that you have. The energy I have now in my 30s, you think I'll have it in my 40s. The energy I'll have in my 40s, you think I'll have it in my 50s. Yeah. And you're spending all that time managing. Those days, where did they happen? I remember this weekend, there was this Sunday on one of the weekends, I had 3 business lunch. I finished at the office. I went to Gwagwalada, and I still went to, I think it was Maraba. I'm not 100% sure now what the other place was. When I got back, I was drained, but I was motivated because I got a lot of sign-ups. I was drained, but you. And the funny thing is, I don't know, Saturdays and Sundays, you dare not stay at home now, Saturday and Sunday, because those were our main business days. Those were our business launch days, going from house to house, launching businesses. So you don't have a lot of energy. So spend your time with people that deserve it, not people that need it. Spend it with people that deserve it. Focus on what? Recruiting personally and in depth until you have 5 people who are coachable, hungry and willing to work, and then focus your efforts on coaching and helping and supporting them. These are the people that need and deserve it. For the ones you tell them to do something, they'll still not do it. And I want to ask us this question. And this is also to answer that number one, that thing that somebody said, and find out why they will not take their business seriously. No, I don't need to find out why they will not take their business seriously. If someone else won't treat their business seriously, why would I be the one to treat them seriously? If someone will not treat their business seriously, you are not hungry enough that the economy is not biting you hard enough to take your business seriously. Why would I be the one to take your business seriously? Please answer me. Should I be the one to take your business seriously? I want people to tell me. Should I be the one to take your business seriously? Who should be the one to take your business seriously? Who should be the one to take your business seriously? Who should be the one? Who should be the one to take my business seriously? I should mind my business and mind yours. Have you not heard the phrase, mind your business? I should mind my business and still be minding your business. One human being, one head. Mind my business. Mind Jerry's business. Mind Mr. Collar's business. Mind everybody's business. Ah, the exit of an icon. Can't make it. We can't make it if I take everybody's business seriously. Wow. I said I'm an international business builder. I did not say I'm an international business manager. Managers will take the headache of managing people. I'm here to build business now. If someone will not take their business seriously, you are there killing yourself. Jim Rohn said he told himself, I will work with some people to succeed. In fact, they must succeed. I will, even if I die trying to make them succeed, I die. He said he almost died. He almost lost his life. That was when he started learning some of these principles. If someone else will not treat their business seriously, please, you have no business treating their business seriously. There are people out there. I want you to have abundance mentality. We have such lack mentality that is crippling our business. I want us in the Global Stars family, I want us to have abundance mentality. I want us to have that belief that there are so many eagles out there and go on a quest to search out for them, to sort through the crowd and get them. I want us to have abundance mentality. I want us to go to the church and say, I have abundance mentality. There are people out there. Say it to yourself until you start believing. Because some of you, the lack mentality is the reason why you keep working with that one person you signed up. The one person is the only person you're calling. If I'm the only person in your team and you're calling me too much, I'll block you. Go to the church and say, I have abundance mentality. There are so many eagles in the world. I will seek out for my eagles and I'll find my eagles. I'll look for the eagles. They are there. They are there. The human beings are there. And when they come, treat them well, because if you treat them well, they will stay with you. They will work with you. When you allow the chickens in your team to cripple them, the eagles may not necessarily come from you. They may not necessarily come from you. They may come from your downline. Do you know how many people have helped them raise eagles in their team? Do you know how many people that if I had allowed some eagles in their team, they would have crippled themselves and crippled the eagle? Have abundance mentality. There are eagles in my life. There are eagles in the world. All I need to do is remain in the grind, stop through the chickens and get the eagles. I will sign up my eagles. I'll get the eagles. I'll sign up eagles. I'll raise eagles. I'll become an eagle. I'll keep making sure I'm working on my skill to remain an eagle. And stop through the crowd to get eagles. Did we learn something? If you got value, I want to go to the chat and say, I got value today. Did we get value? Did we get value? Did we get value? Go through make sure that there are the people that are reading the book you're reading. How many of you have read book through? Let me go start there. How many of you have read this book? I like to call it our manual in this business. How many of you have not? In fact, let me say, I've not read this book, the GoPro. Say, I've not read the book. How many of you have not read this book, the GoPro? If you're not reading this book to work on your skill, you are wasting time. I had a conversation with one of my leaders one time. He's even in this meeting. I'm sure if I mention this, he will know. Any cell meeting, he will be there. In fact, those were the days when cell meeting must be in the office. So we were not doing Zoom. He must be there. He will even be there earlier than everybody. Any book he has read, I don't think there's any book that they suggest in our team then that he will not read. Or any book, any video, he must have read all of it. But he was not getting results. I found out that this guy was hungry about the knowledge he was drinking in, but he was not really acting on the things he was learning. Called him one day. I said, please, please, please. You see this business. Sometimes it's good to be honest with people. One thing I'm sure people have known about me by now is that I'm too brutal with honesty. If you're going to hate me for my honesty, go ahead and hate me. That's my nature. If you're going to hate me because I'm honest with you, please go ahead and hate me. But I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you the truth. I called the guy. I said, see, if I'm not honest with you, I don't care about you. That's the truth. Me. If I'm not honest with you, if I'm the kind of person that you tell me, boss, yeah, I say, oh yeah, I understand. And I don't advise you. I don't hit you hard. I tell you this is where you're wrong. And this just now I don't care about you. I don't care. I don't whether you're whether you're succeeding or not, it's not my business. That's me. So if I'm telling you something, just be taking it seriously because it shows you that I care. So I called him, I said, see, how far? In this our business, so we're not raising professors. Oh. That's not what we're doing. If we're looking for professors, we would have opened up a university. We're not raising professors, we're raising professionals, professionals that are good at what they are doing and they are making money. We're not raising professors. People that you're always coming for sell meeting, come for 70, but you're not acting on what you're learning. You are not making money. We're not raising professors. Make sure you're acting on what we're doing. You're recruiting. Your number one goal, recruit massively. Raise leaders that are also coming for these meetings with you. Every time you come for meeting, you're alone. You come for meeting, you're alone. You come for meeting, you're alone. Professor of network marketing. Oh, professors, most professors are not making money. A lot of professors are not making money. A lot of professors, I can tell you that more than 80% of professors are not making money. I'm just telling you the truth. Of professors in Nigeria, maybe professors outside Nigeria, they are treated well. But in Nigeria, they are hungry. A lot of the professors are hungry. Except the ones that are professors, but they are doing other things and making money. They have businesses here and there. Those are the ones that are making money. I told him, I said, we're not raising professors, we're raising what professionals. Please do your business. Do the activity. If you learn and you don't act, no result for you. That was what I told him. I'm happy that we're getting value today. Make sure you are acting on all these things. Read the book, go. Are you prospecting every day? Are you meeting new people? Are you inviting? Are you following up on the people you've invited? Part of your follow-up is you let your leader, my leader, please, or somebody attended, the person is here to make payment. Please, can you just help me talk to the person? Put your leader on a three-way call. Hey, my leader, thank you so much for accepting to talk with us. On WhatsApp, now I do a lot of three-way calls on WhatsApp. Before, I used to think that, oh, WhatsApp calls are not professional. Now, WhatsApp calls, everybody understands it. The fact what blew my mind was when one big person that I met in my life, recent in the last 2 years, the person is WhatsApp call, every professional call, WhatsApp. I'm like, that means it's just been in my head. So leader on a three-way call. Hey, my leader, thank you so much for honoring us with your presence. You have with me Mr. Tunde here. Before that call, you've already edified your leader. My leader, yeah, she's very successful. She's this, she's this, or he's this, is that. And then put your leader on the call. Now, my leader, there's somebody here, Mr. Tunde. Mr. Tunde is excited. I like saying that thing. Mr. Tunde is excited about joining us. But right now, he still has one or two questions. So, Mr. Tunde, this is my leader. I already told you about her. Without her, I don't know where I would have been. My leader, please, over to you. And then at this point, you shut up. Your leader will do all the talking. Don't argue with your leader on that. Don't say anything. Even if your leader makes mistake, don't say anything. When your leader is done, your leader must ensure that they get a time commitment for their payment. Okay, when are you making your payment? Blah, blah, blah. And when they say, okay, after they've agreed, either they're paying immediately or they're paying tomorrow or they're paying whenever. Just make sure you continue with the follow-up. It is your business. I will not read this book for you. I've read this book for myself. I've put some trainings together for you guys. I've tried. Waking up very early in the morning, going the extra mile to put these trainings together, teaching you people these things. It's not easy, but we're doing it. We're doing it. The only way to show that we're not wasting our time is to act on these things we're constantly training on. I'm happy that we learned a lot today. Go out and stop giving excuses. Become the eagle and start raising eagles. Become the eagle and start raising eagles. Part of your goal as well is I must, I must carry my eagles along with me. For example, we have cell meeting. How many of your people are in cell meeting today? How many of your people are in cell meeting today? How many of them? Some of you just show up in cell meeting. Whether your downlines are there or not is not your business. How many of them are in cell meeting? Don't joke with